Ladies and gentlemen, this is your week's countdown to Whirl. Animation process has already begun. Several scenes have been completed, and with only 3 remaining. I'm going to be editing more of the longer scenes next, and one of which I'm animating that I don't really know what I'm doing at all, so yeah. Stay tuned for that one. Meantime, enjoy tonight's stream. Fair warning, due to a recent update with my program, the stream may crash once in a while. If that's the case, we will reload our program and get it back up immediately. So if anything happens, we'll let you know in the chat boards. Meantime, enjoy tonight's stream, starting up now, I guess. Ugh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's episode of MySTREAMy Brony Theater 4000, where we say, I knew the Eagles would win! Oh, man.
You got lucky. Though at the same time, I hated the Pats, too, so...
I swear to God, they must have had I was watching this, and I was swearing to God, they must have had a camera that was just there just to film Tom Brady. So,
of course, because everyone loves Tom Brady's ass.
Who doesn't like... It's a story of a man named Brady, Tom Brady. It's that joke everybody's made. That wasn't a goat you're hearing, ladies and gentlemen. This is our crew tonight. Justin Sprower will be joining us real soon. In the meantime, I got producer and creator of Mystery Brony Theater, Jason Ruth, right here. Back from... Where were you from again? It was Ohio? Is that where you were at, Jason? You were at Ohio?
Oh, I'm not in Ohio anymore. I came back home.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was asking if that's where you were this whole time.
Yes, I was in Cleveland, Ohio at the Cleveland Clinic.
Dang, that must have been
Getting
annoying.
wires put in my brain.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Now I'm thinking of Young Frankenstein at the end.
And I'm also here with Justin Jables Jablonski, who will be doing his Justin Jables Jablonski-esque thing with that blurred image in the middle.
Hey.
So, where does tonight begin tonight? I'm exhausted. Very exhausted from editing this whole week. I've been dealing with a lot of stress lately, but, you know, I'm hanging in there. Next weekend, I'm going to Sci-Fi Bartow, which, by the way, is going to be held in Bartow, Florida. It's a day festival. Really good stuff. Gonna get there, gonna meet George Lowe, the voice of Space Ghost.
Ooh!
Yeah, since I've recently been watching a lot of Space Ghost Coast to Coast, I've been really excited to meet him now. If you guys didn't see, Justin Sprower put out his new episode of Hoof Rock for, The Spectacle, as well as, The Magic Inside of You. I edited it, and it was put online last Friday. It announced he will be attending Everfree Northwest. Feel free to check that out. It'll be on, Cruiser Brony's page, as well as shared on the, Facebook pages as well as Twitter pages of Shaded Sight Studios and Mystery Brony Theater 4000. With that, let's get back to our discussion tonight. The discussion of talking about random stuff. Justin, what's your... Justin? Justin?
Justin!
I don't believe it. We already lost him. Justin? Justin?
Yep, sorry about that. I had to answer my door.
Who's at the door?
My little sister.
Oh, was this a bad time?
My bedroom door. Yeah, she just wanted something. So, were you guys...
What did she want? What did she want?
I can't say.
How old is little sister, by the way?
17.
Okay, I don't want to know what's going on then.
No.
So let's talk about what's been going on this week. Today, I went to Downtown Disney, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, Jason, I don't know if you probably heard of this. Disney Springs, sorry. There was a new building added called The Void, which is a virtual reality area where you can play this Star Wars game called Secrets of the Empire.
Ooh.
And, I did it with my dad. I got tickets last December, and we went today, and by God, it was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I've heard that's good, man. I mean,
like,
I can think about that.
quite literally, when you put on the goggles and, like, you're in a ship, right? and you're on Mustafar. You're sitting in like one of those trooper shuttles, and then the door in front of you opens in the virtual reality. You go through it, it's really there. And then you go on this platform, and it takes you through Mustafar. You can feel the heat of Mustafar on your body. It's amazing. You shoot things, it's amazing. And yeah...
so it's like those 4D things.
Kind of, except without taste. It was amazing. It was like I was a real stormtrooper. Like, if you put your hands in front of your face, you can see your stormtrooper hands. You can high-five people.
So it's like breaking the fourth wall type deal?
No, it's like a video game, kind of. Only it's like you're really there. And it's good,
know.
And it's good because I heard they're going to be opening a second location there, which means I mean like it's like you're literally inside the video game type deal. Yeah, basically. Surprisingly, they didn't use like the Vive or the Oculus, but yeah, they're going to be opening another one there, and I hope they put a new game because they might be able to achieve the dream of having a Star Wars game where you feel like you're using a lightsaber. And if they accomplish
Anything's
that...
better than Battlefront 2, I'll say that much.
What?
Anything is better than Battlefront 2 at this point.
I never played Battlefront 2. Jason, did you play Battlefront 2 yet?
No.
Oh, I don't know. Justin, should he play it? Unless he's got a lot of money, then there you go.
Yeah. Pretty much.
It's funny because EA is actually based here in Orlando.
There's actually one here in Austin.
Yeah, it's where they probably do the recording stuff. Bruce and I were thinking about going there to do recorded audio for a game or something like that, maybe.
And also Rooster Teeth is over here.
Oh, goody. Rooster Teeth. I'm not a fan. Sorry, guys. I'm not a fan of Ruby. I'm not a fan of Ruby. I used to watch the old Red vs. Blue, but, you know. What about you, Jason? You ever seen Red vs. Blue on Rooster Teeth?
Red vs. Blue?
Yeah, it was like a, what was it? It was like a narrative for Halo characters.
Oh.
Essentially.
It's kind of...
Can't say if I remember. Heard of it or remember it.
Yeah, I can imagine no one probably does at this point. I mean, now they're doing Ruby, so, yeah. Which, by the way, is not anime, may I add.
Oh, I know it's not.
Didn't they have to, like, make a thing where they like, generally said it wasn't anime or something?
I think at some point, I can't remember off the top of my head.
It's crazy. I mean, like, it was kind of more differentiating from that. Other thing... Sorry, go on.
No, I lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
Everybody lost their train of thought in the stream. What do you think happened during this stuff?
Yeah.
Mine crashed and burned. It's spectacular.
Sorry about that. I was checking on something I was making a JPEG of on the Photoshop.
Oh, what were you making?
One of the work I was doing on the snack bar.
Oh yeah, I actually finished a prototype design. If you want to make the final design, that's cool. I showed you that, right?
I have been doing work on the show. It's just that you know, my job, it's just like when I get home, all I want to do is just go to bed.
Welcome to my world. I have to go there and operate a lot of attractions. I give you more credit for being a custodial worker and just definitely going through each day like clean. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended.
I'm not saying anything because I'll probably make you guys really jealous.
What do you mean?
Since I have no life.
Well, neither does Zach, but you don't see him complaining.
No, it just allows me to keep working on the scripts whenever you ever send them.
Well, you're a writer, aren't you?
Yeah. At the same time, it's not like I get paying jobs all the time. True. Other times, I'm helping around the house.
Where does your income come from?
Here and there, remember with families. So. I kind of get a little bit of leeway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to quit my job at the Disney park so I can get that job as a forklift operator. Let me take a look at the chat room. DJ Silverwing, one of our biggest recent fans, that's been really spreading the word of Whirl, by the way. Really appreciate his work. He said he recently saw these postings I made on Facebook of the recent session where I showed recreations of what Miss Biz's character will look like, and I actually made some pretty cool stuff that would make some cool like prints. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at the recent episode update we did. By the way, people, I'm sorry about the call looking like one big straight line of videos. I'm still getting used to Discord, and I don't know how it works still.
Yeah.
Hell, I could have swore I was friends with Cruiser, but he's not anywhere on this list. He doesn't even say he's offline.
Yeah, I can understand. This thing needs some work. This app needs work to it.
I can imagine it's still updating.
Hmm.
I mean, Skype's used for business, so... Yeah. But, like, yeah, it's still getting used to it. I've been using it as much as possible just to do stuff. At least now I can talk to Zach a lot because this is his usual primary way of communication.
Yeah.
Aside from that, other stuff that happened this week, the trailer for Venom was released.
I'm cautiously optimistic. It actually looks nice. And on top of that, they didn't show him.
Well, yeah, I can imagine that. And I can imagine they're probably going to be showing more Venom than they did in Spider-Man 3, so, you know.
Of course, yeah. I'm hoping for the next trailer, and someone actually brought this up, that for the next trailer, they don't show the whole costume. They just show him screaming with his tongue out.
Yeah, I want to see that. How do you avoid showing the costume if that's the case? It's Venom.
You really only show the head.
Venom's head. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, did you see the trailer, Jason?
Not yet. I've been too busy staying in like this huge hospital, staying in a huge hospital with doing work on involving my epilepsy.
I can understand that. I mean, like, it was recently released like 2 days ago.
Yeah. I've been like in Cleveland, Ohio for like over 2 weeks.
I know. Were you like staying at a hotel or were you staying in the hospital?
Well, there was a while when I was in a hotel, but most of the time I was in like this big hospital called the Cleveland Clinic.
The Cleveland Clinic.
Yeah.
I mean, it must have been a nightmare, but I'm sorry, that name is just hilarious.
I know.
The Cleveland Clinic.
Yeah, I know. It sounds cartoonish.
Kind of. I mean,
you'd expect Peter Griffin. You'd expect Peter Griffin to be a doctor there.
What?
No, specifically a plastic surgeon.
The Cleveland Clinic. We have plastic surgery.
So, having him hold the implants in his hands.
Anyway, this hospital is a major hospital. I mean, like, you know, like bigger than that Mayo one that they have in like Jacksonville, Florida.
Not really. I mean, like,
I saw some interesting stuff there. I saw like Amish people in there.
What?
Yeah,
that's what Mayo Clinic is. It's a cheap clinic.
Well, it was it wasn't Amish. It was Mennonites, wasn't it?
No, literally Amish people.
Oh, go up to upstate New York. You'll see them everywhere.
Oh yeah, I was in Philadelphia and I went to this one area, Strasburg, where there was all these Amish people in the horse and buggies. It was crazy. I mean, I have one of my uncles actually married a Mennonite woman.
And let's see, they were also selling cars in there.
What kind of a hospital was this? Was it a hospital or a four-corner mall?
I don't
know. So we got a comment here saying Sticky Sauce just came in at the part where he said Peter Griffin as a doctor. What the heck have I missed? A lot. In fact, apparently this new version of OBS that I'm using to stream is crashing on me. Justin hasn't shown his image yet. Cruiser's coming soon, and Jason Ruth just got back from Cleveland, Ohio, where he went through some surgery, and we're just talking shit as usual, just shooting the shit.
Oh, and also, speaking of what came out this week, Deadpool 2 trailer, new one.
Oh yeah, the new Deadpool. I didn't see it. I don't think I saw it.
Oh, I got it. Definitely gonna check that
So
out.
they made so many jabs at Justice League.
I have to see it when...
Because pretty much they showed more of Cable, and at one part they get to his robotic arm. It shows a green screen sleeve. Deadpool stops the tape, going, "What is this? We're not trying to remove a fucking mustache."
There's always...
They get the reference. That's a Justice League reference where they had the guy who plays Superman.
Yeah.
They had to CGI remove his mustache.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he is like, "Okay, let me fix this." You hear a bunch of mechanical noises going on. Next thing you see, remember Toy Story? At the very beginning, where they show where they have the cardboard and all that.
Yeah.
They have Cable come out. They have Deadpool's holding a Cable figure, going messing around with it. Then he brings in a Deadpool figure dressed as Woody from Toy Story.
It's funny because Disney now owns 20th Century Fox.
And I think this is the first of very many jabs at him, too.
Hopefully, Sticky Sauce brought up a good point here. I really think they're going to overuse... They should be careful. I don't want them to overuse Deadpool. There's only so many times they can make Deadpool jokes work, in my opinion.
Well, it's been a while since we had a movie, so...
Well, here's the thing. There was a new movie that came out, like, 2 years ago, was it? Was 2 movies?
Yeah.
It was
good.
Like
2 years ago.
It was good. But, like, funny thing when I was watching the Super Bowl, if you guys saw the Super Bowl... There was this one point during the game where, I don't know what happened, there was like this weird period of dead space. Like, it just went black. It was like nothing happened in the game. It like, they were about to go to commercial and then it went black. For like a minute, right? So I'm on Twitter wondering where the hell's the game? And Deadpool's movie Twitter says, "Sorry guys, I sat on the remote." Deadpool.
And, it also
speaking of the Super Bowl,
yeah,
it was during this, the reason they put digital wires deep in my brain is that they wanted me to have my mini seizures so they can locate where in the brain the seizures were coming from.
Jesus.
Yeah, they want the spot in the brain where the seizures are coming from, like...
That must have been crazy, man. I mean, like, you must have been like...
Whatever.
The excitement, the thrills,
and
watching people pass a ball.
So I try to keep, I keep trying to have the mini seizures, but of course, when I try to make the mini seizures happen, they don't.
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of Eren Yeager trying to become a Titan.
Guess around what time I had my first mini seizure?
When was it?
During the Super Bowl.
Fuck!
Was it when the Pats were making touchdowns?
Which ones?
I forget exactly when, but I know it was past halftime.
I actually really like that halftime.
Yeah, I don't know why people gave a lot of crap to Justin Timberlake. I actually did like that halftime show.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the ones in the past really sucked.
I will say
this one actually made me like it again.
I like the opening when he plays Rock Your Body and he stops at the part where he did it with Janet Jackson a couple of...
Oh yeah, the malfunction.
He's like, oh! God, it's the only one...
And then, actually, there's rumors now going around that are becoming more and more real. That NSYNC might be coming back.
You think so?
One of the band members said that they're planning on it.
I wouldn't mind like a reunion tour maybe, but like I don't think they need him anymore.
Yeah,
I will say that the kid that got the selfie with Justin is got to be like the luckiest kid on the planet that this week. I'm gonna say that.
Oh yeah, I'm halfway.
I know. That's like, selfie with someone that popular.
Yeah, I know.
Even though it's that annoying, is an epic moment.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm a fan of Justin Timberlake. I think he's a talented dude, but like, I'm not that much a big fan of his music. Like, I know some of his stuff, but I'm not a big fan. But he's talented. I'm gonna say that. It's kind of like the same way of Adam Sandler. I feel like of Adam Sandler, which is something I'm not a big fan of.
I like the Hotel Transylvania movies.
I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. I hate Adam Sandler. Like, I find him very annoying, and I find him really stupid.
Hmm.
If you like, I like some of his movies, and if you like him, good for you. I just can't find my liking it. I mean, Billy Madison was okay, Happy Gilmore was okay. I will admit, Click it. If you want, Click is pretty much my favorite Adam Sandler movie because it made me cry at the end.
Yeah, it was a nice movie.
Surprisingly, that was not on the Nostalgia Critics list. A lot of people were pissed off about that.
I think there was a reason to it. I can't remember what.
Alright.
But
It was only the one thing that didn't use his formula. Like, you saw Click, didn't you, Jason?
Going down.
What? Sorry, what?
My streaming. Sorry, streaming.
Streaming acting loopy.
Sorry, this.
Connection?
I think
Sorry
so.
about that. That's good. Gotta turn off the. Gotta turn something off.
What is it, Photoshop?
No, not Photoshop. It's this. This. Can't believe I forgot the name of that thing.
Windows Movie Maker! Bryce!
It's not a movie maker. It's the.
Bryce!
The thing that covers the screen.
Screensaver.
The screen.
Screensaver.
Yeah, the screensaver.
You were mesmerized by the screensaver?
Yeah, it slowed things down and stuff.
We gotta get that screensaver again with the flying toasters that I had in college. So yeah, Silverwing, I did get that video you sent me. I might consider it there, but yeah, we already got planned ending theme for Whirl, honestly. He sent Silverwing sent us this ambulatory like Mystery Science Theater ending theme. I might use that for the theater lobby music, by the way. I might try and see what I can do for that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's the one thing there. I was watching the playbacks, right? And there's just this one scene where I'm walking down the hallway and there's no sounds heard. So I thought to myself, should I make a walking noise? I don't know if I kept the time to do so.
Just get a couple of coconuts.
Oh no, if I did do something, like, I figured out how you can make a horse noise like walking. I found 2 ways to do it, actually. I gotta find the, oh, there it is. The first way is if you, like, I'm gonna take over the screen here, take it over right there.
Go right ahead.
Oh wait, I don't even need to. I can just freaking go to OBS and hit my face. So what you do is you just...
Oh, why are you hitting yourself?
Shut up. Anyway, what you do is you have your hands in a cup position, kind of like this, and you just go like... Kind of like simulating this. I also found this thing that I used to hold my headphones where it kind of has it's like... Hear that?
That kind of sounds a bit more like it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, they don't... the characters don't walk. They have, like, their own original Aqua Teen movement where they just rocking horse all the way to and from an area. I'm like that I've gotten used to that. Grant coconuts just like Monty Python did. Is that where you got that idea?
Yeah, that's why I said the coconuts.
I don't know if I can be confident in doing that. I mean, like, I have to get the... What was the bird in Monty Python that could carry the coconuts? I forgot what it was called.
I think it was a swallow.
I don't remember. I haven't seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail in a long time.
Same. I haven't seen
But yeah, using this headphone case, I can just basically make that thing there. But like the thing is, like I said, the character's kind of like rocking horse all over the place, kind of like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And what's funny about that is when they actually... Example of Master Shake, he actually has a specific movement sound, right? And the way they got that was from an actual milkshake. I'm being serious. Hell, when they got meat for Meatwad's movements, every single time you hear the meat like splattering or anything whenever he moves, they actually did that by getting 200 pounds of raw meat and squishing it next to a camera. It's I'm sorry, a microphone. It was incredible. So, like, I had the idea of taking one of my brushies up there in the on the shelf and just trying to walk around my floor and just doing that, but I don't know if it would be authentic. I mean, like, I have to see what I can do because they never really have much of a walking noise. I will say that I'm actually surprised this thing is rendering really well, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I have to clean the catch at the very end, but yeah, that's the thing the reason this is taking so long is because I'm making all these new assets. That's the reason why it's taking so long. But the way it's animated is just incredible. The only thing that's a pain in the ass is trying to get them to turn, because they will be turning at 360-degree turns. You're going to see, like, head turns. You're going to see, like, some mouth... it's not... There are going to be points where mouths are going to be in sync, but, like, it depends on the, It, like, depends on the, on this. Like, some of the boards might be in sync. Like, they might have their mouth... Thank you for the pose. Thank you for the pose. Hold on a second, I got a thing there. There. Mr. Fluffers. This is for Mr. Fluffers. I don't know who that is.
Hey, name stealer.
Okay, Nathaniel Lockridge says, could you give me instructions so I can send you the MBT 4K movie script? If he has time to edit it, he might, but I guess if you want to send it to him, I don't care.
I think it was already shared with me. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah, we got him. We read through it. Some funny stuff there. I don't know if the other characters would come back. I mean, like, I had a hard time working with Cameron, but like I said, we read the script. It was really good. And who knows? Even if we don't end up making the movie, if we end up doing Flutter Valley, we might use some of the jokes from it. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe we might be able to go through it if I can edit it all. Funny thing is, End of Flutter Valley. I actually have that on DVD. There we go. I got the End of Flutter Valley on DVD right here. I've never watched it, right? Right? So, I got this at Grand Brony Gala 2 for the hell of it. You guys still follow me?
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be like a sequel-esque thing of the My Little Pony movie, which was made in 4 weeks. I believe it was, or maybe it was 4 months, I don't remember. But yeah, this thing, every single time I see, there's like 10 parts to it, right? And it's 90 minutes long. So whenever I think about, like editing this episode, I often didn't want to take this candle here and pour the wax all over my eyes. Not that I'm saying I don't want.
Brain bleach, I can fix that.
Not that I'm saying I don't want to. It's just going to be like a lot of pressure to do so. The longest episode I've ever edited was Minty, I believe, or maybe it was Promenade, or yeah, basically the G3 movies were the ones that were edited the most. Way to chug down that Dr. Pepper, Jason.
Thank you.
Oh, fun fact. Apparently Webcakes actually grew up with Gen 3.
Oh yeah, of course. Webcakes. Before like I said, I've worked with her before. She's a good person.
No.
As a matter of fact, she actually has admitted to me saying that I was one of the guys who kind of got her beginning work. Like, I was one of her humble beginnings. When I did that one project before this, that was that one fanfic thing I don't like talking about. But she did a majority of the voices there, and despite her leaving before the last episode, she was one of the first things she ever did. She was actually one of the candidates to play World before we found Cell Specs, who's really excited, and I've been updating her quite a lot. Jason, why are you eating your shirt?
Oh, nah. Not bad.
Is this like delicious? Is this like an after effects of the surgery? Are you like trying? Is like every single object in front of you edible? DJ Silverwing says, I don't know if World will return in these season 5 of MBT 4K. Oh, she might. Well, you'll have to see. What we got planned is incredible.
It's a mystery.
Should do like one of those Spider-Man will return in the Avengers kind of things at the end. Hold on a second. I'm gonna send you guys a quick message.
Oh,
no. I was thinking more of like the Batman in and out.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you guys a personal message so you guys can really.
All right. Yeah, personally, that nothing really been going on too much. I went to a Pokemon tournament earlier today, and I got my ass handed to me on a silver platter.
Do not read that message I sent you out loud.
No.
Do not. But like, I have never gotten experience playing with the Pokemon card game.
It's not hard.
Of course it isn't. Yep, we have to send Jason back to the hospital.
We broke Evan. You broke him. Now he has to get fixed again.
No offense.
Poor guy. Why'd you do it, dude?
It's like is it much easier and less broken than Yu-Gi-Oh is now?
Oh! Don't get me started with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Synchro what?
They got
Oh yeah, there's that new thing.
They got something new.
Yeah, it's like called. What was it called? Like first they did
Link Summon. That's what it is. Link Summoning.
What the fuck is that? Is that like where you summon Zelda characters or something?
I wish.
Zelda characters in Yu-Gi-Oh. I only remember saying, do you remember when the part where they just threw down the monsters and then they just got rid of life points or something like that? Then they end like.
Yeah, I dropped that game like 3-4 years ago.
I dropped it when I usually go on like Yu-Gi-Oh online a couple times, but like I basically dropped it when 5Ds came in, which is ironic because that's when the series started getting good.
I actually like the Japanese 5Ds.
The Japanese 5Ds?
Yeah, the sub.
It's funny because...
only because with the dub they actually cut out an arc. They cut out an entire arc.
At least I mean, like they cut out entire season 0, but hey, at least the dub version wasn't done by 4Kids.
Oh yeah. No, I think that's kind of why I got back into One Piece.
What, because of 4Kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll admit 4Kids was my introduction to One Piece. You've heard of One Piece, haven't you, Jason?
Of course.
I mean, who hasn't? It's one of the longest running mangas in Japan. Like, I think I've told you this story on the stream before, but I was just bored one night and I found the recent clip from a recent episode of One Piece. And it's like episode 800 and something. So I see what happens there. Luffy's like on this hospital bed or something like that, just shooting the shit with these guys. And I rush to the comment section and I say, "I'm sorry, much respect for the series, but I'm just seriously, how far away is he from this goddamn treasure?" Like really?
It's one of those things that you don't want to know how far they are from it because
I have to go like through all this whole thing. He has to pass through this thing, solve the trial of whatnot, and need an entire thing of stuff.
Now he has to collect road hieroglyphs to get to the island where it's supposed to be. And currently, where they are right now, it's a whole island of candy and cake and sweets. Where, pretty much, I'm going to give you the quick rundown of it, without spoilers. Sanji is forced to marry someone on this island, and their mother is a pirate general.
Wonderful.
So Luffy and the gang go off to save him.
Sanji.
And yeah, to save Sanji.
Yeah, that's basically where my mind's going right now by saying that, Jason.
Yeah, essentially. That's why I've been thinking through the whole thing. But it's actually a really good arc.
I'm getting a feeling
I'm enjoying this one.
I'm getting the feeling that's the best thing about One Piece. You can basically like watch the dub or the sub version. I'm not a dub.
I watched the sub. I got Crunchyroll.
I'm not a subbed anime person. I prefer dubbed anime.
Only dubbed anime I really care for if it's on Netflix or somewhere else because I usually have stuff like that as background noise.
Yeah, that's what I do when I was editing. When I was editing World, I like watched all these animes for background. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched all of Death Note. I watched Pokemon.
Pretty much this is how I do it. Background noises consist of anime, random cooking shows, and Guy Fieri.
Weird.
Because it's like I know a lot of people make fun of him, but he is actually a really charismatic person, and I actually like listening to him while I'm working for some reason.
Okay, Sticky Sauce 101 says, "Wonder if Disney ever what would happen if Disney ever bought the One Piece series? Would they then merge it with the Pirates lore and we'd really get a confusing universe to follow?"
Oh, I don't think after reading it, they wouldn't even bother with that.
Well, Disney has did some anime stuff before, didn't they, Jason?
They have. Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, they Yeah, they did business with Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, but they didn't make it. It was they just distributed it.
They distributed it. That's like that's really the closest thing that they've done.
Like, I think I remember getting into an argument with someone. I think it might have been Jason. I was talking to you with you about. What if the entire series of One Piece was like, I don't know, Jack Sparrow in like a comatose state after losing one of his battles? Like Jack Sparrow was Luffy.
No, he just had some bad rum.
Like the entire series.
I don't think I remember something. I don't think I would remember something like that.
You know that scene in the first movie where he passes out drunk and then the next morning he wakes up and the entire island's on fire?
Yeah.
What if that entire state from when he passed out to that point he woke up was just the entire One Piece series? Just him
that
dreaming.
Would be hilarious.
Of him dreaming to be.
About Kingdom Hearts.
No. Oh, I will.
Oh, speaking of Kingdom Hearts.
Hold on a second. Didn't they try an anime-ish Mickey cartoon at one point? I know they did that for Stitch, and I heard it was not bad.
I can't vouch for them for if a Mickey one happened, but yeah, the Stitch one was actually pretty decent.
It was just non-canon. That was the problem. You saw the Stitch anime, didn't you, Jason?
No, not yet.
It was canon.
No, it wasn't.
I know it was. I wish it was.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty cool.
They still got to do a Kingdom Hearts anime.
They're thinking about doing it, but I don't know if it would work. I mean, the Kingdom Hearts lore is more confusing as is. Which, by the way, what you were going to bring up, the new trailer for Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god.
I am hyped. Honestly, I hope later on down the road it gets a Switch port.
I hope.
Because they're not ruling it out. They're not ruling out a port to the Switch yet. They're saying they want to get what they already have out.
Like, I still have to finish Dream Drop Distance. Jason has beaten all the games.
Don't get me started with Dream Drop Distance. I got myself perma-stuck.
I mean, Jason, didn't you beat all the Kingdom Hearts games?
Actually, I still have to do the. Only done one. Actually, I've only officially have done 1 and 2.
You've only beaten 1 and 2. You never played Birth by Sleep 358 over 2 days, or Dream Drop Distance, or Chain of Memories.
Yeah, I still need to do the. I got them. You know, I got those. I got those 2 games that that.
The bundle.
Yeah, the bundles.
Mm-hmm.
You know the combined set that has both 1 and 2 and the 2.8.
Yeah, that was weird. They just came out in things, but yeah, they recently showed a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3, and they added Monsters Inc. as one of the worlds.
Yeah.
As well as what else did they add? They showed
Tangled.
some of the. Yeah, Tangled was already confirmed. Toy Story was shown a little bit more. And
guess who's back?
Yeah, they brought.
Back again.
Yeah, like the opening opens up. I apologize if this is spoilers. If you want to tune out and come back in like 10 minutes, go ahead. The opening of the trailer opens up with Sora encountering Marluxia. I keep calling her Marluxia because that makes sense, but like Marluxia appears out of nowhere and starts talking to Sora, and Sora doesn't know who the hell he is. And I thought, oh yeah, that's right. He was in Castle Oblivion, so he wouldn't remember this dude. So yeah, apparently he's still alive, which is weird because I don't think we ever knew what he was before he became a nobody.
No.
I love his weapon though. He's pretty cool. I thought Marluxia was a pretty solid villain, honestly.
Same.
He's the guy with the pink hair and the giant scythe.
Oh yeah.
Fun fact, he was actually his weapon is actually the inspires of how I came up with Shaded Sight Studios, honestly. I was into sights as weapons. But
ding.
Yeah, it was my Facebook. But yeah, like he appears. Vanitas is still there. I haven't beaten Dream Drop Distance, so I don't know why he's back. He looks cool in an Organization 13 jacket. I'm gonna say that.
Oh yeah.
With that badass helmet.
It's been a while since I played Dream Drop Distance, so I can't say.
Like, here's the thing.
I don't want to smell anything either.
This is my thing with Dream Drop Distance. It's not a bad game. It just bores the hell out of me. I don't know why. But like the thing is, like it's cool because you can go all over the place, and that's clearly what the gameplay is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. But
more
like
open world, which I am happy for.
The thing is, like I encountered a glitch one time. It was when I was fighting Frollo. Like it knocks Riku out of the board. I'm thinking to myself,
funny thing about that one.
Let's see. There was a game in 2.8 that annoyed the heck out of me.
Was it Kingdom Hearts Chain?
It was this one where you played both Sora and Riku.
That's Dream Drop Distance.
But it keeps giving you too little time on each character.
That's Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, that's Dream Drop Distance. I like the concept of flipping back and forth, but like when you can control the time, right? Like you have that forget-me-not thing.
Yeah.
It's just basically
some sort of way to do it.
Just basically works there. I would love to see the Trom World played on an HD remake, though.
Funny thing with the Hunchback of Notre Dame world,
yeah.
I was so excited to actually play it because I'm a huge fan of Hunchback.
Oh yeah, it's a good movie. Good movie.
Great movie, great soundtrack.
I want to see that have a live action Disney remake.
I heard that they're thinking about it.
Like whether or not they'll be faithful to the book or the movie. I want to see a live action Hunchback movie.
Either or. Oh, I know something funny too.
What?
I realized this after so many years of being a fan of this.
Yeah.
And Frollo is only judged by name.
What?
What?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I realized after all these years, Frollo is only judged by name.
What do you mean?
Because everything that I did a little bit of research.
Yeah.
Everything that of what he was in the original book.
Yeah, he was a priest.
Yeah. Was actually what he did in the movie.
Yeah, it was.
He didn't do any kind of he didn't do anything judge.
Yeah, that was
in that.
Well, didn't he kind of like sentence Esmeralda to death?
Priests kind of actually did that too back then because back in that time period, the church was the law.
Yeah, that was what the whole point of the book was, the corruption of church. And I think that's probably what they did. They probably wanted to avoid like too many god themes and made like.
That's why they switched that's why they changed the name from. No, actually, he wasn't a priest. He was a. He was one of the higher ones.
He was a priest. Claude Frollo was a priest in the book. Okay, I'm gonna see what's going on in the thing here. It's okay if you responded late there.
I think he was an archbishop is what.
Yeah, that's a priest. Justin.
I'm listening.
Oh, I thought you left. An archbishop is a type of priest.
Oh, he was an archdeacon.
Yes, again, that is a priest.
Yeah, it sounds like a priest that has more power and control.
Yeah,
that's basically what it is.
If you're he was a clergyman. He was a member of the clergy. He was a priest. But yeah, like if I were to see a live action Hunchback movie, it would be amazing. Just what they could come up with.
I would insta buy a ticket as soon as I saw a trailer.
Oh, by the way, thanks Sticky Sauce for that spoiler.
What?
About what the original ending to the book was.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Okay, so someone brought up here, DJ Silverwing says, if MBT 4K aired on a Pony network in the MLP universe, what network should it be? Whether it be a ponified version of the sci-fi channel called Ponfi. Well, that's the thing. Like in the series, we're watching what is technically considered older movies in the MLP universe.
History Channel.
History Channel. Let me give you a fun fact.
Sense.
If I ever was going to a convention, right? I would for like a pony convention. I'd probably have like a video on loop on my laptop of doing like one of those MTV-esque interviews in the theater of all the characters. You know what I'm saying?
It would be called the History Channel.
The History Channel. Oh my God, Jason, what would you think of that call?
The History Channel.
Make haste to the History Channel.
I think we found that. I think we found this episode's name or next week's episode.
History check. Yeah. Wait, what's this? In case you haven't seen the script lately, the movie has a cameo of R2-D2, Alpha 5, K9, and Tom Sawyer, which brings up the question: who can do which impression? I'm doing K9. Well, I don't know. It depends on what we there. How do we do an impression of R2-D2? I don't know. Beep, bloop, beep, bloop, boop, bleep. That's my R2 voice. Just like monotone beeps and bloops.
What's that, R2? Little Timmy stuck in a well.
Boop.
And he's tripping on acid.
That was almost close to a that was almost close to a solid Stitch impression there, Jason. But like, yeah, like one of those things that's just out there is I've heard rumors there was going to be a Star Wars world in Kingdom Hearts, and I personally don't want to see it.
Oh, iffy.
As well as Marvel.
I want to see how they do it.
Grant, I would love to see a lightsaber Keyblade. That would be awesome.
As the Keyblade with the handguard wasn't goofy enough. I just cannot.
What are you talking about?
With Kylo Ren's saber.
Oh, the crossguard. That's not a handguard.
Yeah, a crossguard.
That was a cool design. I thought it was cool.
Yeah. Personally, I thought it's okay, but at the same time, I still kind of find it goofy. I think that's just me.
Funny thing is, I actually have a replicant of Sora's Keyblade for Kingdom Hearts 3 in my room right now. Wait, you guys want to see it?
Yeah, I got one myself.
I got all kinds of them. Hold on, let me just grab mine. First order axe. Oh, here they are, my blades. I got Oblivion, I got Oathkeeper, regular Kingdom Key. I gotta remember to collect more Keyblades. Like, I gotta remember to get Ventus, Aqua, and Terra's. Yeah, Key has the original Wall Kingdom key. I actually have a foam rubber one I use for my Roxas cosplayer. My Roxas cosplay. That's nice. So this is Sora's Keyblade for Kingdom Hearts 3, believe it or not. Yeah, I know, this thing is, like, beyond heavy. I thought it was Mickey's Keyblade at first, but then, like, I put this up saying, what Keyblade is this? And they said, that's Kingdom Hearts 3.
What material is that?
Foam rubber, actually.
Oh.
I use it for cosplaying.
Makes sense.
And that's the thing, whenever you see a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3, he barely uses the Keyblade. He has, like, a new system, I believe.
Yeah, it's a new thing for 3. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I liked what they did with it in the new trailer.
I do like the idea of him using Disney rides as an attack. I love that idea.
Hopefully we get a Body Wars and Journey into Outer Space.
Brilliant.
Right. I want to see him do a friggin' death move with a carousel of progress move. If that's the case, that would be...
Oh my god.
No, he's got to do it.
It's a great big beautiful tomorrow for me.
He's got to do a death move using the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, fuck yeah, that would be cool.
Guess what? You're the 1000th soul.
You're the 1000th soul. It's a large body. It's just a large body. Those fucking assholes. It's a funny thing, like, when you play Dream Drop Distance, it's like one of those games that's cool. Ooh, a Space Mountain meteor? That wouldn't make any sense, but, you know, because Space Mountain doesn't have meteors, they have asteroids that look like giant cookies, but, you know. Did I ever tell you the story about how my mom tricked me on Space Mountain when I was a little boy?
Oh my.
Okay, so, back then I was not a coaster rider. I didn't like roller coasters. So I'm a Small World Breakdown attack. You're stuck in the ride forever.
I think that's called Purgatory.
I can go on a rant for Small World. Everybody says Small World's for little kid is a bad ride. I'm like, okay. I say to the person in the fast pass, give him the fast pass, right? And I say, okay, let's review an attraction that is made to introduce little kids into a peaceful world where everybody is not so different and more or less the same is a bad ride, is what you're saying. He didn't say anything back. I'm saying, which ride do you want? So yeah, I just pwned that one. Remember my friend of mine, this girl who wanted a fast pass for Small World, said she called the ride My Life. She's like, can I have a fast pass for My Life? To which my friend says, "My life, huh? I didn't know we had a ride here based on a Bruce Springsteen song."
I was thinking of Bon Jovi.
Oh, it was Bon Jovi. What I was thinking. That was what I meant. So whenever I go to, from now on, I want to go to Disney World and ask where the My Life ride is. But what was it?
If you were to ask me that, I'd just point over to a Haunted Mansion.
My Life. Oh my god. That's funny. The Haunted Mansion, I like with how it introduces more effects, honestly. And like we were discussing... I'm sorry, what?
What were you going to say? I kind of lost.
I said I like how the fact they're finally going to be remaking the movie, honestly.
Yes, I'm happy for that too.
Well, they are?
Yeah, they're getting Del Toro to do it.
Nice.
Yeah, so long as I want one scene where they show Eddie Murphy's head on a pike, that will make me feel so much better. But like,
like how they had the original Pennywise outfit in the clown room in the new It.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's one of those it's one of those blink and you miss it sort of things.
Yeah, it's like the Riddler suit in Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the what's this one? Jungle Cruise alone would have so many attack moves. Yeah, if they had one for the Jungle Cruise, you like send all the Native Americans after the enemies.
Yeah.
My dad's a Jungle Cruise skipper.
And speaking of Jungle Cruise, I have a feeling that Jungle Cruise movie is going to be good.
Well, here's the story, right? There was originally supposed to be one years ago that was supposed to star Tim Allen and Tom Hanks. They actually did like a Phantom promotion for it when they both delivered an Oscar. But yeah, that never happened. Now they got Dwayne The Rick Johnson. I don't know.
I actually like that. That's kind of what's making me want to see it, is because he is so charismatic and actually funny.
Well, how many movies has he done that's based on him in the jungle?
God, so many of them. Though the new Jumanji movie he's been in is actually really damn good.
He's been doing a lot of shit since he did Moana.
Funny thing too, Baywatch is worth watching because of him.
Oh my god.
Though at the same time too, Zac Efron actually has some pretty good lines in it.
That's supposed to convince me.
It's one of those they make the movie fun.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for those two, it would have just sucked.
I don't know. Jason, what do you actually, when we brought up the Haunted Mansion movie, Jason actually mentioned that it should be more like the comic book.
Oh yeah, they did make books for that.
Jason, you read the comic book series for Haunted Mansion, right?
Yeah, the Marvel comic story.
I read only the first issue and I liked it. I didn't see anything else afterwards, but I heard it was really...
Yeah, I got the whole story. I got the whole story after they put together in one book.
Oh, the omnibus. Okay.
Yeah. So I read the story when it was separate issues, and as well got it when they put it all in one book. The story is awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of. When I looked at it, I thought it was like, this is kind of maybe Monster House-esque, except the house is not alive. It's kind of like, but then it's all, it's kind of got a mystery in there or something like that.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Sir, I know how stressed you are at the moment. We don't have to do the movie straight away. We can do a bit of each month by month. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. Like I said, I got like a lot planned right now, but we'll see what happens. We have to discuss and see what everybody's doing there. Like I said, I don't know if the entire cast would do a reunion. That's the thing. Like, I didn't get along with Cameron too well.
You know if they're going to do it based on the Marvel comic story?
I heard murmurs that he was thinking about doing that. I cannot confirm.
Yeah, I can't either.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Monster House. Someone pointed out how dark Monster House was as a kids movie, and I agree. I have only seen it once, but it was amazing. I heard it was really. That's why I heard whenever someone brings up Monster House, they said that was a dark as shit kids movie. Honestly.
Not gonna lie, if anyone brings up Monster House to me, I'm gonna think of that TV show with Jesse James when they renovate houses.
The fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god, am I like the only one that knows this?
Isn't Jesse James wasn't Jesse James a Western villain?
He was that too, but this guy, remember Monster Garage?
No.
It's where they made, think Pimp My Ride, but more awesome.
I didn't watch any of this stuff. Jason, do you have any idea what the hell he's talking about?
Sounds familiar, but I don't. Might sound familiar, but maybe distant.
Okay. They were both renovation shows. One worked on cars, another did houses. They made them like really awesome looking, based around something. So whenever someone goes, "Oh, have you ever seen Monster House?" Like, "Oh, that TV show," and they would give me the exact same look that you guys give for me.
Oh, when was this show made?
Early 2000s.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch to the title card real quick, just so on the stream, so that way I can get Cruiser in on this.
Okay.
So let me see. I have to figure out how to do this. Why is he not on my list? I don't get that. 7 online.
Let's see.
I have to get him on there. Wait, friggin' Jason. I mean, not Jason. I'm Justin. You're friends with Cruiser on Discord, right?
Let me look.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, I remember this. I did. Yeah, I'm looking it up on Google.
Yeah, it was a good movie where the house is literally alive and apparently like it's possessed by a fat ass dead woman. It's like really dark and depressing. Like you're friends with him on Discord, aren't you, Cruiser?
Me? What are you calling me Cruiser for?
No, I'm asking if that's the name you got.
I got Cruiser, but he hasn't responded to my friend's request at all.
Oh my god. Hold on a second.
Oh, I got Shin Godzilla this week too. So that actually made me pretty happy.
Yeah, you got that, and yet you didn't get Godzilla's torso or his shin bone. What part? Which shin is? Which shin is it? The left or the right?
I want to say the left one.
Why the left one?
I don't know. Just looked like it.
I don't believe it.
But it's a really good movie. Like one of my favorite Godzilla movies.
We may have to get Cruiser in on Skype and try and teach him how to do it. Because I don't know why he's not appearing on my friends list. It's weird.
That is weird.
Okay, hold on.
His setting.
Hold on, maybe I'm what?
It could be his settings. If he is, does he have it as invisible or online?
I don't know. If he was invisible, he would still be displayed.
No, it would show him as offline.
Being escorted. Yeah, but he's not showing up on the list.
You must have some settings going on for it because...
I sit here. Success. Your friend requested Cruiser is being escorted to the most elite Discord samurai. What does that mean?
Probably server. I don't know.
Online. Oh, there he is. I got him. I got him very much.
Put him up. Put him up.
Put him up. Put him up. Why is Jason, what you doing?
I'm hooking up my phone to my computer.
Here we go, Cruiser. Cruiser. Hey, there he is.
I still hate Discord.
Not really.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Oh yeah, Cruiser, you have your volume. Don't give me that look.
Well, look who's back.
Hello.
How'd the surgery go?
Oh, it went fine.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You only have 3 months left to live. I'm so sorry.
3 months. I thought it was only 24 hours.
It's gone down to 11. Anyway, home from work.
How was it working today?
About the same. Nothing really that special.
Cruiser, you mind putting on some headphones so I can hear my voice in your room?
What?
I need you to put on headphones.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I'm not Smalls.
Yes, you are.
I'm taller than you.
No, you're not.
Well, we know I'm taller than you, and Jason is taller than both of us. Compared to you, he's just a... Compared to us, he's a friggin' grizzly bear.
Yeah, and you're our little sea monkey.
I
How
can't.
tall are you, Jason?
Like 6'5".
You got me by like a couple inches.
Yeah, Jason Root's a fucking giant.
Now, who's this other guy?
Justin Jablonski. He was the guy who taught us how to use Discord. You know, the guy who clearly now realized that he didn't have him, Hold on a second.
I rank for the show.
His camera's not on.
Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah,
had his
because
own.
my internet usually is wonky whenever I bring in video.
Okay,
Okay, fair enough.
DJ Silverwing says, can I say one thing about Cathode? I think she's hot. Even Silver Sen has the hots for her. I want to send that to Higgins so badly now.
You know that picture of the stick figure holding his finger up and then just putting it back down and walking away?
I guess so.
That was me.
Yeah, let's see a death battle between DJ Silverwing and Higgins.
Oh, and speaking of death battle,
What?
Oh
yeah.
Raven versus Twilight.
Raven's got this. Unless Twilight can actually have the power of the other alicorns, she doesn't have a chance.
Even then, she's screwed.
Why is that?
Soul Self.
I don't know what that is.
You know that big raven that she summons up?
I don't know what you're talking
Not really.
Okay, so apparently that's her soul. And that's supposed to bring in the end of the world. That's what she was born to do.
Well, can't Twilight travel back in time?
Not without the little parchment that got.
Oh yeah, that's right. Friggin' thing. We'll see what
No,
happens.
she still did. She did back in season 1.
Raven is the daughter of Trigun? What, is she bashed
DC's version of Satan.
So that's probably a good comparison. They both technically took down the Satan of their worlds. Twilight destroyed Terrak in a pretty awesome badass way, and Raven destroyed Trigun.
Here's the thing. Twilight was a tie.
Oh, it wasn't?
They were evenly matched.
They reached an impasse, if that's what you're...
Oh yeah. Then how did she get set? Well, no, she didn't. She technically was able to resist his curse, I believe. The thing was that she worked with the other guys and did like the Rainbow of Light. I don't know.
Either way, I'll start planning the funeral.
Yeah.
She wins, she loses, she loses.
It'll be held at Elmer's at 5.
Gross.
Justin got it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you can do that with a dead pony. So we were just talking about all kinds of random stuff. I told him about the new Hoof Rock video, and I also told him about what was going on with you in conventions. I'm heading to Sci-Fi Bartow. Jason told us about his Ohio stuff. What are you saying there, Jason?
Yeah, talking about...
Yeah, he was on a morphine trip. We get it. Anyway.
Trigun is basically OP. Yeah, last time I checked, Vash the Stampede was not that powerful.
Sorry for asking that question twice, Sprower.
Which is?
I took a pill in Ibiza.
What?
Oh. Whatever. It's not like I don't do it.
What are you talking about?
Get with the times, Evan. Seriously?
No, I didn't know. I don't understand. I couldn't understand what you were talking about.
It was in reference to his new video that he was saying how Spectacle mocks pop music. I took a pill in Ibiza does the same thing, except it makes it more makes more monotone dead.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
It pretty much does the same thing.
Not a big fan, but yeah.
I find it a little ironic that here you have Mike Posner, a one-hit wonder, who gets a second hit about being a one-hit wonder.
Yeah. That's what the song's about.
Pretty much.
It works. It worked. The remix made it more so.
It didn't work for the Rednecks.
Out in the Shadows said the remix was better than the original.
Yeah. The original, no. It's in a major chord and it's supposed to be a depressing song. Like that, no.
And yet, what's supposed to be upbeat is more depressing. That's genius.
It's like, dude, you're trying to sound like a hobo here.
So while I am Ed Sheeran fan,
I am so sorry.
I like some of his songs, not all of them though.
The only song of his that I have is just the A-Team.
The A-Team?
Yes, it doesn't go where you hope, Evan.
Whoa, wait, you mean the... Oh, I thought you said the A-Teens. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's about a woman being on Class A narcotics.
I hear that. You remember that small pop group, the A-Team?
Yeah, I remember.
It was just an entire group dedicated to, like... what was it called? They, like, just remade ABBA songs.
Yeah.
It took me years to realize that's what the A meant.
I'd say the only two Ed Sheeran songs I like are Castle on the Hill and Thinking Out Loud.
Jason's a fan of Gorillaz.
But
Why?
I don't know.
I realized something with 90s animation soundtracks, especially anime.
Yeah.
They have songs on there that do not make sense. Case in point, look at the Pokemon the First movie soundtrack. While I was writing an article about Pokemon, that I listened to the soundtrack of that. Almost nothing in that made any sense for the movie.
What about
especially the lead-off single from M2M?
Wait, you're talking about any mid-90s anime movie?
More specifically, Pokemon.
I was gonna say, if that was the case, what about Interstellar 5555? The one that did that musical.
That's actually the movie was based off of the sound off of the
Daft Punk
music.
Yeah, and it was a good movie. You ever heard of that movie? Justin, you're the music guy. You ever heard of Interstellar 5555?
No.
It's like this story about these aliens trying to like form a band or something, and the entire thing is.
Wait. So a bunch of Mexicans are trying to form a band?
No, it's aliens.
No, what it is that an alien band gets kidnapped, brainwashed, and made to look like humans.
Oh, that's Daft Punk.
Yeah, the entire song. There's no real lines in the movie. It's just the entire movie is just Daft Punk songs.
I love it. I'm still trying to find
fucking awesome.
DVD for it.
They had the single "One More Time" for it. If I remember correctly.
One More Time, Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger.
High Life is in there. High Life is in there. They actually make an animated cameo in there, where they lose an Emmy.
I have not seen that movie, but if you want to talk about the soundtrack to an anime movie that does not make sense, based on my own personal experience, I got to go with Digimon.
Oh yeah, they have all the '90s songs.
I have that soundtrack.
So do I.
Oh, wait,
because here's the thing, like it does not fit the movie whatsoever.
Wait, hold on.
Shut up, Evan!
I was gonna say I want to play a game with the chat room. Ladies and gentlemen, choose any song from the '90s, and then in the chat room, we'll see whether or not it's in Digimon.
Keep talking if you want to suck my cock.
Sorry, I muted you.
No, there you go. No, Evan, you have no idea what I just said.
Nope.
I said, if you want to suck my cock, keep talking.
Well, I'd love to, but you know.
Don't believe me, Evan. You're going to be my new playmate soon.
Neat. Anyway, go on.
I don't feel like it now because you're being a bitch.
That's cool. I'm not a Digimon fan. Anyway,
Doesn't matter. You're gonna have to hear it anyway, Shake. Yeah, you're not the only one here who wants to be the milkshake. Basically, it's just a collection of songs that they just randomly put in the movie. They do not reflect the scene. They do not match the tone. It was just basically. Now that's what I call Digimon. That's basically what it was.
There are good songs on that soundtrack.
Yeah, but they have.
That's why I bought it. But like the lead-off single was or should I say the only single, was a cover of the band Len, who's from Canada, doing a cover of We're the Kids in America.
Oh, that one, yeah.
But what doesn't make sense is the kids from the movie are from Japan.
Well, wait, what? Didn't 4Kids dub it?
No.
They didn't do it?
No, it was Saban.
Seriously?
That
I think so, yeah.
That's impossible. If it was 4Kids, then I'd say, yeah, now it's going to make sense to you.
No, because 4Kids wasn't around at the time.
Yes, they were. Pokemon came out Pokemon came out before Digimon was localized in America.
Technically, Digimon came first because they're the ones who launched the toys first.
Yeah, but in America it was dubbed through 4Kids, which was an already existing. Pokemon was dubbed by 4Kids, which came out first before Digimon did. Let me see, Digimon. Like, yeah, you don't.
I remember 4Kids TV.
What was the original, the first Digimon series?
Fuck, I don't know.
God damn. Anyway, though, yet the best song on that, though, at least in my opinion, the best song on that album, on the soundtrack, All My Friends Are Metalheads.
My friend's old band is actually on that soundtrack.
Nice.
Yeah, Summer Camp, nowhere near.
All My Friends Are Metalheads.
It's a good song.
It's a good song, but it makes absolutely no sense within the context of the movie.
No,
it makes it sound like those friends are stoners.
Funny how in the beginning of it.
Wait, which band was
the album?
Justin, which band was your friend in that was in the album?
What's the name of his band?
Yeah, which metal band friend did you say was in the album?
My friend's old band was called Summer Camp. That's who's on the Digimon movie soundtrack.
Summer Camp, what the fuck?
This one time at summer camp.
I don't know why they chose that name. I mean, it didn't bother me. I didn't question it or anything. But for me, that was the standout track. Besides for All My Friends Are Metalheads, and I spent so much time trying to figure out, what happened to these guys, because at the time, there wasn't YouTube, there wasn't Wikipedia, Google was like not at its peak. And I found out that they had, one CD, and I was a kid, so I couldn't just order it offline. I went from store to store, no one had it. We ended up evacuating from the hurricanes. I go to an FYE in New York, and for some reason they had it. So, okay, I bought it. I found, all their website information, and said, new album coming in 2001. I'm like, it's 2004. And... they decided to break up without telling anybody. Because I didn't think anybody would care.
Yeah, Summer Camp was on the low end of crazy names.
Okay.
Well, there's apparently a band called Summer Camp Nightmare.
There's a band called Stickly.
Oh, I heard about Stickly.
That's the host from Nick in the Afternoon.
Right?
No, it's a band. It's an actual band.
I actually made a Stickly joke.
Stickly.
I was actually looking up.
New York City.
I actually made a Stickly joke in one of the Mystery Brony Theater episodes. If not, I might have cut it.
I was actually doing an article for about that, and every time I put that in the YouTube chat, in the YouTube search bar or on Google, the band showed up instead. I'm like, not what I had in mind.
There's a band called the Veruca Salts.
One of my favorite odder named bands is The Last Place You Look.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
They're actually really good.
I mean, I've heard the band. I Wrestled a Bear once. And true story. I used to work at a Walmart, and I was really good at organizing the CDs. That was just what I did. I was the music guy, so that's what I did. And I'm browsing through the CDs, and I find one with a very odd band name. And I'm thinking, I can't believe we're selling this because this is Walmart where we censor music. So I take this thing over to the scanners where you can hear a few songs. I scanned it. It's playing. The store manager walks up to me along with the department manager and goes, Justin, are you shopping? I go, no, I just read this band name and I had to hear this for myself. What is it called? Morning Wood. And they had nothing. It's like, okay.
Okay, Justin, you were right. It was Saban.
I told you, motherfucker!
But...
Suck my...
Go! Come on, man! We're live! Anyway. But you're also kind of wrong. Fox Entertainment was one of the main distributors of it. Saban was more towards localization.
Doesn't matter. I was right. Learn to listen to me, motherfucker.
I didn't even know. I'm actually surprised. 4Kids did all kinds of stuff back then, honestly.
Yeah.
Now don't make me do it again now.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh please don't. Please stop.
What the fuck? Actually, I think we were both right. Actually.
Hey, Sprower, have you ever seen Starset?
No.
Have you heard their music?
Probably. Dude, so many people say, dude, check this out, check this out, check this out, check this out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that a lot, so.
Yeah. So that's, like, I'm not going to remember everything.
No.
But to go back to what Evan was saying with this whole 4Kids thing, I know Fox aired the first 3 series of the show. By the time it got to the 4th one, it aired on UPN.
Yeah.
Back when that was still a thing. See, the 5th season, I think, actually aired on Disney's Jetix.
Yeah, I think that too.
And the 6th one aired on Nickelodeon, but I did not like that one.
Bingo! I actually you can make the argument about you being right about Saban Records, but let me put it like this way: Saban was discovered in 1996. 4Kids, 1970.
Evan, do I have to do this again?
You already did it.
Yeah, come on, man. You're really kind of upsetting the chat, man. I'm being serious.
Well, quit being a prick.
Well, I was right about 4Kids. You can't deny that. Came before Saban. 1970.
Doesn't matter. The point is that the first 3 seasons that aired on Fox had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I didn't say it. Well, yeah, I'm just saying. I kind of ruled you on the 4Kids being.
Don't make me.
No, you don't.
Come on, man. Seriously, you're really upsetting the chat and pissing us off.
Well, stop pissing me off.
Because I was right about that.
No, you're just pissing me off. I don't like your face.
Really? Let's take a look at. Oh yeah, the chat is that. Believe it or not 5 minutes ago, someone actually pointed out I was right about it coming first before Saban.
Who cares what came first? My point is that they had nothing to do with Digimon.
Which is actually.
It does matter what comes first. But you gotta know if it's the chicken or the goddamn egg.
No one knows.
Actually, it was technically the chicken because the chicken kind of mutated from another.
No, I mean literally.
Let's move on to something else.
Michael Bay has the rights to Dora the Explorer.
I'm on a Baycott.
Okay, whatever. I don't give a damn about that little bit.
No, Jason, I'm gonna be honest here. I know how much you hate Michael Bay. If he does a Dora the Explorer movie, I'm just gonna go like, yes, I'm gonna see how that. It's gonna be bad, but I want to see how.
I pray to God he does a crossover with Blue's Clues.
I want to see an explosion in a Dora the Explorer's movie.
What do you think they're going to do with the map?
I know how that's going to go. Dora the Explorer is going to have the body of a stripper bimbo.
And you see a problem with that?
No, Dora the Explorer played by The Rock.
That'd be her dad.
Go Diego Go, featuring Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, there we go.
He has to play Diego. I would totally like to see a robotic Transformer Dora the Explorer. Like, I know Michael Bay does some serious crap, but to see how ridiculous a Dora the Explorer movie could be, I would definitely see that. I want to see an explosion in Dora the Explorer.
Oh, yeah.
You know that her monkey Boots is going to be the one to set it off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Except Dora will probably be played by Megan Fox.
And then they'll the Rampage movie.
Oh yeah, her pet monkey is going to be some genetic mutant freak that can
it kind of has to.
Talk.
It's purple.
Oh, so the gorilla from Rampage.
When I saw the trailer for Rampage, I'm like, really? Come on, man.
I'm actually looking forward to it.
I'm not. Do I know I'm surprised, though?
Looking forward to anything.
Do I know I'm surprised at, though? That Uwe Boll has not tried suing them, honestly.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Really? He released Rampage 3 last year.
What?
Yeah,
Don't you mean like Postal?
No, was that it? I don't know.
I thought he was done making movies.
No, he was just being a baby one day and just made a ram and stuff. Okay, here's what happened. Rampage was a Uwe Boll movie, which is actually considered, believe it or not, his only good movie. It's about a guy who goes on a shooting rampage throughout town. It's really disturbing to watch, in my opinion.
Different Rampage.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's based off the video game.
Yeah, I know. Then again, it's kind of surprising because Uwe Boll makes only video game movies, but, you know. Believe it or not, he actually does stuff on YouTube. Believe it or not, he reviews restaurants.
Okay.
Yeah. He has some side hobbies on the side.
Apparently, Uwe Boll is not gone.
Yeah.
He's more of a producer now. See, he has got 32 director credits and 52 producing credits.
He's a dick.
Let's see. What's the last thing he did as a director? That was in 2016.
Yeah, he's freaking German. He's freaking crazy, may I add. Like, he's a guy who, like, literally challenges critics to a boxing match and can, like, literally beat the shit out of them because he's actually not that bad of a boxer from what I've heard.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. He actually, like, he would bring in people who were not as big as he was.
Right. Although, believe it or not, he actually kind of has the same effect of Gordon Ramsay when he was a soccer player. They were both pretty good at a sport, and then he just switched to something else. Something a lot of people don't.
Gordon Ramsay had no choice.
Yeah, he got injured, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you look at like Alice Cooper and you realize he's a big fan of golf.
Except one of them is a douchebag. And it's not Cooper.
No,
Yeah.
actually, if you're talking about Gordon Ramsay, he's actually really nice in person.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we were still on Uwe.
It's Uwe.
Okay.
Is it Uwe Boll or Uwe Boll?
Doesn't matter.
I was about to say.
German name Boll.
Doesn't matter.
German name Boll. Boll.
It literally does not matter.
Oh, apparently Gordon Ramsay's also a black belt, believe it or not.
Big deal, Mike. So is Mike Gunn. Well, let's see him try to stop
what's
a
the
bullet.
German-
Wait, what was that, Jason?
Oh.
Oh, anyway, did you want to see my snack bar work?
Oh, yeah. Jason has been working on the new snack bar. Here, share the screen.
Oh, do you want me to show it on the Discord or show you it on Discord or on Messenger?
Are you gonna?
I'll show you what you can show it on. Yep, muffin. Gotcha.
So like, whatever's easier for you. I mean, like, if you want to, if you have the file, go ahead.
I mean, whichever one would you think would? I mean, do you want to show it on the YouTube or?
Yeah, sure.
Just show it to y'all, just you four, or
just show it.
All right,
we're gonna show it to all y'all.
Discord.
Yeah, just if you want to share the screen or just deliver it, then there you go. So, yeah, I want to see how the thing turned out. All I did was just trace his design. The only thing I never got the chance to finish was the menu because I didn't know what.
Is that a set of tits? Oh my god, people, you should see this. Oh, that is a nice set of tits.
Jason.
Right there.
Oh, I know, they're lovely birds.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh my god, that actually looks really good.
That is so inappropriate, dude. I can't believe you would put that in there.
What I thought about doing, by the way, was I was gonna have like the poster in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
No, the thing about the poster in the middle, I was gonna have it like open up to like make it into like a a monitor for Finster to display. So I might need to move the popcorn maker over. But yeah, I forget. You guys are seeing this, right?
Yes.
I don't know if
I don't
know if the people on YouTube are seeing this.
They are. They can see it. Like it's on my screen display, so everybody can see it. Keep forgetting.
Oh, okay.
I keep forgetting how much of a master you are at Photoshop, honestly.
A kisser.
Yeah, I just don't.
Hopefully we don't lose that. Hopefully you don't lose that when you make your surgery, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And 6 weeks later,
good.
When I have to go back to the Cleveland Clinic, and they're going to actually do some real surgery on the brain.
Yeah, man. I hope we really do good on that
Where
one.
they're going to actually chop off a piece of my brain.
Jesus Christ.
And what do they plan on using it for?
I don't know.
Poke. Oh.
It's so squishy.
I guarantee one of the doctors is going to do that.
Yeah, but they did testing on me, and they know that once they chop off that piece of my brain, for at least a month, I'll have trouble reading.
Oh yeah.
But the brain will heal itself up.
You'll be able to
think of it this way, Jason. You get a vacation.
Will you lose any?
Yeah.
Will you lose any other memories or anything like that?
I don't know, but all I know is that I'll have trouble reading, but it'll heal itself. But the brain will heal that part of itself up.
Let's test it right now. Jason, spell anti-establishmentarianism.
I don't think that works as reading. Is spelling and reading the same thing?
Okay, fine. We'll give it an easier one. Spell onomatopoeia.
O-N-O.
I can spell Autobots.
Is spelling something and reading something technically the same thing?
That's what I mean.
Yeah, kind of. It's a form of it.
Really? Like, what part of the brain was reading? I forgot which part of the brain was reading.
It's either right. I think it's the right one because left is creation, I believe.
Because I learned I learned about parts of the brain in like human behavior psychology one time, and like, which was an optional class, but I took it and it was really interesting.
What do you thought about that Pinkie Pie cupcakes bin?
Oh yeah, the cupcake bin there. It actually
it
actually looked really good, honestly.
Yeah, figure
yeah,
put some like
humors and
some MLP and Brony jokes into it.
But did you saw my design, right, where I kind of did the soda machine in the background and everything like that?
Oh yeah, it's showing up. So
hold on, maybe I can show it to you guys. Hold on.
Though I have my own ideas for part of the snack bar.
Oh really? What? Submit something.
There'll be 2 jugs of water. One would say Brony tears, and the other rarity tears.
I never got that joke, honestly.
Oh, yeah, okay, the rarity tears or the Brony tears?
No,
joke?
the rarity tears joke. Justin, do you know what that is about? The whole rarity.
Actually, no, I don't.
It's like weird. I
made up. I think I was one of the few that came up with it.
Oh wait, that was you with the bottle?
Yes, that was me with the bottle and the Discord outfit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we still got to figure out what to put in the menus.
Yeah, that was the thing I kind of struggled with.
Yeah, I want to put in some good MLP and Brony jokes.
Wait, I got something. What if we make Justin kind of write thing? He is a writer.
Yeah. Like the Pinkie Pie cupcakes is obviously the joke on that famous fanfic.
Famous indeed. It's technically canon that she has the basement now. Okay, where the frick is mine?
The joke for it is that since she cried so much, that you could fill up a water jug.
I don't get it.
I got a little water jug and I filled it right up. I went to every rarity cosplayer that I could find. And I drank it right in front of them. And I'm like, "Can you fill this up for me, please?"
Like, quite literally, I don't even remember that. Did Rarity cry that much in season 1?
A lot of the early. I think in the early seasons, yeah, she was a drama queen.
Not really, Justin. Would you say, Justin? What do you think?
About what?
Do you remember Rarity crying that much in the original seasons?
I remember a fainting couch.
I remember she cried, but she didn't cry like all the goddamn time. All right, so I'm gonna send you guys my.
Change it to okay.
So in the chat room below, I'm gonna send you guys my iteration to translating Jason's theater counter. Like I said, I'm gonna be using this for World, but I want to use Jason's.
Oh yeah, we grilling tonight.
And I changed it to Brony tears after season 3.
That's actually funny.
And now.
So this is Jason's.
Hold it.
This is mine.
Please, let me do this. Now you gotta change it to Toon Critic tears.
All right, I love the muffins. The muffins look cute.
Well, that was your original design.
What muffin? Oh, there's the muffins. Okay.
Yeah, he would have one section that was supposed to be candy. And I didn't think of candy, so I just filled it with muffins.
I'm not going to be referencing him in
And
any of my ratings.
Yeah, dude, we're
popcorn.
trying to avoid talking about him.
I thought that was last week.
Yeah, but we're still trying to keep it inside.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's
we
just put it
got.
this way, I condemn him.
Yeah, we're trying to condemn him, man.
You gotta put in some drinks.
Yeah, I forgot to put
on the soft drink thing.
I forgot to put in goddamn drinks. I want to put my Dr. Puffer.
Dr. Puffer.
No, it was Dr. Fluffer. Sorry, it was Dr. Fluffer. It was like, if you watch the Very Minty Christmas episode of Mystery Brony Theater, it says we prepare for our fate like we usually do. I pull out a can of Dr. Pepper, and on there is Flufflepuff, and it says Dr. Fluffer.
Yeah, that.
Or
Yeah,
Puffer.
Flufflepuff and a monocle and a top hat.
Put in some great MLP and Brony jokes.
Let me see, Nectar. I want one with the name Nectar.
Nectar Thick?
Nectar Thick. What is that a play on?
Nothing. That's actually a consistency level at the hospital. Some people have a hard time swallowing drinks, so we have to make them a bit thicker. There's Nectar Thick.
I know what we should put in there. I know what we should put in there. Beverly.
Who? What?
Beverly, that one soda from friggin' Epcot that tastes like an asshole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jason, put a Beverly on the soda machine.
A Beverly?
For the nectar.
Yes.
Mellow Necto.
Mellow.
From Epcot?
Yeah. Mellow Necto and Beverly.
I don't know. We're trying to get it MLP theme, remember?
Yeah, but I still don't want to put a lot of copyright in there. But like, depends
Not
on.
to mention, you can't be a one-trick pony. No pun intended.
The only
Too late.
Like the only parody I try and focus on more is the posters. But but if you want to do it, it's your design, man. Go ahead.
I've had it.
Good point. Good point.
Like it's.
Yeah, I've already been cooking up a few things in the lab.
Also, by the way,
for ideas for next season.
Also, I was thinking about changing the poster rim.
The poster rims. So what are you gonna do? Like add lights or something?
No, remember you saw last season or season before, there was that one episode where Applejack and Fluttershy went to that one town that was a parody of Las Vegas, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Haven't seen it in a while.
And they had those they had posters on it. They had these posters that had good rims on them. These good-looking rims on them.
It's really good attention to detail, I gotta say, Jason.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that you really know how to use Photoshop, honestly. But, yeah, that's a good detail that you noted there, honestly. And
Who touched the spaghetti?
who the hell just played that?
Me. It was Bronny's tweet.
Oh, my God.
It says, "Does this count as being productive?" And then I press play, and that's what happened.
Okay, so someone is suggesting a movie poster of Spike as a parody of Godzilla, Spikezilla. Is that a thing?
I heard, yeah.
Let me see there, Spikezilla.
Remember when he had the growth spurt?
I remember
Everyone made that joke.
I remember seeing the last Godzilla movie. Someone made a poster to make him look like Reptar. So on the poster, it just says on the bottom, Reptar. I would totally see a Reptar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. We need to advertise more of getting fans to make more parody movie posters and movie, MLP movie
posters. I advertise them in
movie trailers for the show.
I advertise them I advertise it on every single episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you always put it at the very end of the credits where no one sticks around.
Yeah, but where else am I? Technically we
before the show starts.
And you don't have to do. You don't have to do it only for the episodes. You can do it. You can do it by themselves.
You can do it on the Twitter.
Believe it or not, I gotta remember to I actually used to have a commercial on there that would actually center around the whole concept, but when the hackening happened, it got deleted, so I have to find it and repost it now that you mention that.
The hackening, I like that.
You don't remember? I like how whenever I bring up the hackening, he always laughs at the name despite me bringing it up hundreds of times.
Yeah. It's one of those things that no matter how many times you say it or see it, it's still funny.
The hackening.
Dun, dun, dun.
Anyways, fans that are
They
watching
get
this, we need the MLP parody
Mine's sleeping.
movie posters and MLP parody movie trailers. So if you make, like, see, what do they call those that parodies?
I'm waiting for someone to do the Titanic.
Yeah.
Someone actually did my one joke in that commercial before it was taken down about seeing a ponified version of Caligula, and someone actually did one and called it Ponigula. And it's just a picture of Rainbow Dash on the Caligula coin. She's crying rainbows. I've used it once before, but I've
seen people do like parody anime trailers, movie trailers, all the time.
Yeah, I know. It depends on what the time is. Like, if you want to make, Jason, you should make one to show off some stuff.
Yeah, I made a EMV.
No, he makes a whole bunch of.
myself.
No, make a whole bunch of pictures. We can have a skit be an art show.
Yeah.
Remember, someone.
I should write that down before I forget it.
Someone made a Jaws pony movie parody joke where it's the Jaws poster except the shark is replaced with Pinkie Pie and the title is named Dawes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was Fluttershy. It says Dawes, as in Daw.
Yeah.
It should have been Pinky, and on top was a cupcake.
Yeah, but Dawes was more funnier. I think someone actually
True.
made that because it was Fluttershy. It just says Dawes.
Yeah, we got, like they call anime music videos AMVs. We call Mars PMVs,
PCVs.
PCVs, or
Yeah, I haven't gotten a
Someone
single.
say PCP?
PCBs.
Who's got drugs? Who's got drugs? Who got the drugs?
Justin, if you were given PCP,
Obviously, you.
You ever seen that picture of the PCP guy that got that cut off his face?
I gotta look at this now.
No, you don't. He basically there was a guy on PCP, right? If Justin. No,
Yes.
Justin Sprower. If you've looked this up, please do not show it to the audience. I'm being serious.
Yes.
I don't want people to see this on thing. If you will, I will hang you out of. I will kick you out of this call. But like
That's gross.
yeah, like what he did, he was on PCP, right? So on the drug, he cut off his own face to feed his dog.
I mean, like
Holy shit!
Yeah, you never seen the picture of this guy?
What type of drug is that?
It was high, not drugs, but like drunk, but
Also, the Joker. Some people might get that.
let me see if I can look this up. If you like look up a PCP face guy, then oh god. It's,
But
look
for those that don't know, in
Jesus
a DC
Christ, I forgot about
storyline,
this
Joker
dude.
rips off his own face and staples it back on.
You
For
can
shiggles.
look up at your own risk. It's PCP face guy, and it's gonna be the first thing you'll get. You'll know what it is when you see all this red.
So if you're hungry, I have a lovely recipe you can look up.
dude, I have not had dinner yet. Please do not do that. I'm sitting here eating on cold bacon. Okay?
Hold on a second. Sticky Sauce actually brought up a good one. Yeah, if you want to do a video game, if you want to do a poster for a video game joke, go ahead. It just has to be your original work. That's all.
Yeah.
Someone actually came up with one that I've actually never thought about looking up. A Flutterbat as Batman.
Oh yeah.
I
That
can't-
would be awesome.
I actually never even thought of that. Actually, that's actually a pretty good idea.
And
Well-
Pinky's the Joker.
Well, technically, the MLP universe has its quote-unquote Joker now, so
How the hell did you do that, sir?
with a knife,
I mean, that is just
right?
Oh,
props,
and
dude.
there was something that I found on.
I figured
What the fuck is
Discord
wrong
would
with
be
you?
the Joker.
like you guys seen the group that I post stupid news stories in, right?
No.
It's called WTF IWY, or what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh yeah, that guy from
Nash.
Channel Awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've met him.
Nash?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't watch his stuff.
He doesn't watch anything anymore.
Yeah, basically I haven't because I've been so huge.
No.
Yeah, apparently some woman gouged her eye out and went to church.
She only has eyes for the Lord.
I think her plan was a bit short-sighted.
Boo.
I know, I'm awesome.
DJ Silverwing, we actually answered that question saying, yeah, we wouldn't mind. If you want to throw in, like, posters for video games, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
But, and speaking of good things that have happened, 50 Shades of Grey is now over.
Okay, so...
I was going to bring it up earlier with the movies, but...
So, I've never read the book. I like hearing...
I think Twilight... It's literally Twilight fan fiction.
Just said, and who the actress would be.
I will say I do like seeing celebrities read it out loud, such as like George Takei and Gilbert Gottfried.
I would buy an audiobook of Gilbert Gottfried and Betty White reading it.
I know there was a clip of George Takei reading it on TV somewhere.
With George Takei.
Oh yeah, he was doing it to advertise his book, and his husband was in it, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, George, he actually blocked me on Twitter.
Eh. Well, like,
what did you do? What did you do? I want to hear this.
Calling out his hypocrisy.
Bravo.
Well, like, one of the things is that, like, when it comes to, like, it's like when you look at, like, Samuel Jackson reading the book, Go the Fuck to Sleep.
That's an actual book, and LeVar Burton actually read it, too.
I don't know who that is.
Reading Rainbow?
Oh, what, on the show?
Not on the show itself, but
oh, yeah, LeVar.
I think it was on a stream. He actually read it.
Wasn't he what? Where do I know LeVar? Else do I know LeVar from? Wasn't he a Power Ranger or something?
He was in
Star Trek who had the headband around his
Oh,
eyes.
yeah, I kept saying, was like, he was either in Power Rangers or Star Trek. I couldn't remember. I'm not a Star Trek.
Star Trek and Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, I actually, when they had the first Tampa Bay MegaCon, he was there, and I couldn't afford his autograph. I wanted to at least meet him. Nice. And I asked him, how did he see through those things? And he goes, I couldn't. Then how'd they direct you? Poorly.
Well, he was blind in the show, wasn't he?
He's not blind in real life.
I don't fucking
In
know.
the show, he was blind.
It's like when you look at that one black Power Ranger who has 9 fingers.
Oh yeah, there was.
I met him. I actually met him. He doesn't really talk about what happened, but like he does have 9 fingers. Honestly, it was creepy.
Yeah, he is right about that. I met him too.
We don't really know why one of his fingers is gone. I think wasn't he like a veteran or something?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Gulf War.
But
Because I heard
Johnny, like, I've come so close to meeting Johnny Youngbosch. I don't know how many times. Think of him. He's pretty much the Moby Dick in my life. He's the one thing that I've gone so close to get, couldn't get him.
Yeah, you and Evan both.
I loved him as Lelouch.
As the what?
As Lelouch from Code Geass, which is my favorite anime of all time.
Anyone know of Uncle Yo?
Is he still alive?
He's a anime comedian. I actually got him to laugh, and I crashed his 18+ show. People
are just giving us poster ideas in the chat room now. Like someone put
really?
down 50 Shades of Hay, which I think has been done.
Yeah.
And a poster of Lyra as Neo from The Matrix. I've actually never seen the Matrix movies, believe it or not.
Okay.
Have you guys seen it? Jason?
I think I might have seen The Matrix, but it was a long time ago, so I don't remember.
I remember when I was younger, there was this show that was directed by Howard Stern called Son of the Beach. And they had Alan Thicke on there for a guest starring role, saying that he came from the Gatrix. And
the Gatrix.
Yeah, and then he gets like to this like foreign speaking dude, and he goes, "But I don't know how to perform any gay tricks." Shows you how well that show did.
Sounds like a gay porno name.
Uncle Yo was talking about Harry Potter's actor. I can't remember Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe on a horse. Without missing a beat, I go, Wilbur! At the right time. I got the whole audience and himself cracked up. And he was like, who did that? I stood up.
What happened?
I got an autograph for free and a bunch of free stuff.
Cool, man. I'm trying to look up this.
He wasn't too thrilled about me crashing, but I did it in such a fashion that he admitted it was good.
As something like that happened to me, there is a comedian I like called Steve Bird. Now he's Korean and Irish, so try to figure that one out. And I go see him at the West Palm Beach Improv, and he was doing this joke about Walmart, saying, "Is that everything you're getting today?" Like, yeah. And I couldn't help it. I used to work for Walmart, so I just went, "Yeah." And he looks at me like, "What?" And I said, "I used to work for Walmart." And he goes, "Why would you say that out loud?" And just continues to grill me. It's like, by the way, thanks for taking time out of dating your imaginary girlfriend to join us today. How is she doing? And I want to be the guy in the front row that gets picked on, so I went with it. I said, "Ask her, she's right here." And he goes like, "Okay, that deserves a present." It was Christmas time, and there's this fake tree with fake presents on the stage. He takes one and hands it to me.
Hey, Bar. Did you have a customer service face?
Oh, what?
That's a new one. Explain.
It's a face that you give to customers when you really don't like them, but you have to be nice.
Oh, so it's me and Jason at Disney World.
Yeah, pretty much.
We just gotta smile and nod.
But it's condescending. I actually had a couple friends that used the term on me whenever I gave them like a condescending face. Like, are you using that customer service look? Yes.
Not at all.
So that actually reminds me. You guys want to know a story about an angry guest I had 2 weeks ago?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm on the Buzz Lightyear ride, right? I'm operating the console and closing doors. Now, one of the rules in the all Disney park attractions is for children need to be supervised in the rides. If you're under the age of 7, you must have an adult 14 and up. So this car approaches, and I see these 2 kids in there, and one of which looks like he's like under 5. So I slow the ride down. I ask the kids how old they are, and one of them says 6 years old. So I have to stop the ride and ask where their parents are. And this dad like flips out at me, saying, "I didn't stand in a line for 1 hour just to stop. Let them ride together." I'm like, "I can't do that, sir. Sir, you gotta do it." And like he's yelling at me. I have a smile on my face, just trying to hold back as much laughter as possible because he was wearing a pink do-rag. And and like this guy looked like he was from like, I don't know, like maybe Arizona or something like that. Or like somewhere in the United States with no water. So like he's like, "I didn't stand in line. This what? Get a life and start the ride." I'm like, "Well, I could, but I can't start this ride up until that 6-year-old is with someone 14 or older." So I just sit there and smile, and I sit there and just look at him with like the smile with me next to the console. I'm like,
it's like, your move.
Exactly.
So you
exactly.
can say that he tickled you pink?
Yeah, so he finally does it, and I start back the ride up, and as I'm smiling, closing doors, the guy, like, the last thing he says to me is, "Get a fucking life." I said to myself, "I wish I could. And the girl behind me is giving me the person behind the car, in the car behind him is like giving me sim. He's like, "Are you all right?" And I look at her, I'm like, it's music to my ears at this point. Because that's the thing.
I'm a passive-aggressive little shit.
Well, that's the thing, like, I'm not really that big on angry guests anymore because I probably had the worst possible experience ever that basically broke everything else. When I was doing Fast Pass for the first time in Magic Kingdom, I couldn't give this family the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and this kid really wanted it because it was his birthday, but there was nothing I could do. So rather than them take my recommendations, they didn't just blow it off. They blew me onto it, and like they made me stare into the eyes of their crying child and tell them we didn't have it.
See, if it was me,
And
I would have said, "Sorry, we don't have it. Anything else I can do for you?"
That's what I did. Justin, that's what I did.
Bravo, sir.
Yeah. That's
Bravo.
why I'm happy that I work at the entrance of Epcot, because one of the things that's the most annoying about working at the park
I think I know what you're going to say.
is guest drama.
Right, the guests are...
Jason, what do you do exactly over there?
Custodial.
Oh, you probably had my father's job then when he worked there.
Yeah. The
One
most annoying part about the theme parks, no matter which job you work at, is the guest drama.
Right.
I've heard stories from my mother.
Yeah.
That's how they
It's
met.
not even if they're yelling at you.
Justin.
Whether they're yelling at you or yelling at each other, it's like you're in the middle of a cheesy soap opera.
Anyway, Justin, what were you going to say?
How's this for you? I know I've told this story to... well, Evan, you were there for it, I should say.
I guess so.
But I asked Evan to take me to the parks because at the time I hadn't been there for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And so he gives me the guest pass. We scan it, and there is this very cute looking woman who is at working the entrance.
Oh my god.
And she goes, "There you go. Enjoy the magic at Disney. Is there anything else I can get for you?" I look at her and went, "Your phone number." and
Bold.
And the black dude next to her is losing his mind.
I find it funny, Justin. You got lucky. You got absolutely lucky because, like, she took it well, didn't she?
She was laughing, man.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. Based on the female cast members I work with, you had literally a 2 out of, like, 50 chance that was going to get a laugh out of her.
Dude, like...
Yeah.
Like, I remember one time this one girl was dealing with an angry guest, and the last thing she said she was like, "Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?" And he's like, "I'm really pissed off at you, but you have a nice ass, so I'm just gonna get over it." She didn't even she wasn't even mad at him anymore. She's like, "Okay, cool, thank you, bye."
It's like, okay, well, that works.
So much harassment there.
I was a holiday minion at Macy's for like a couple months.
Ouch.
Oh, you poor bastard.
Yeah, especially when I...
Wait, you're talking Universal, right? Justin?
Jablonski.
Did he die?
Well, it's time for the final 5
Yeah, it's the final 5 time. So, like... This is the final part. We give our last statements in the final 5 minutes there. So I guess since Jason's hasn't been in a while, you give the first final 5 statement. What do you got to say to the end?
Well, it was great having one of my finally getting to join one of the stream shows.
Yeah, it's always fun.
Yeah.
We're just glad you're back and you're doing okay, man.
Yeah,
Whoop, he's dead.
Up. There he is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
you just came back time,
Oh,
Jason. We're doing the final 5. Jason's doing his statement.
All right.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. And I might be able to join next week's stream.
See what happens there. I don't even it depends on how much work I get done. Like this time I got to get one full scene done. And if I can get it done, I'll just definitely do it.
And I might not be, won't be, I can't be able to pull much weight up. I probably won't be working very much as well, so I can probably come over to your place and help you.
I'm good. I kind of got a system right now. I got a way to make it easier. Justin Jablonski.
Can't mess the system.
Justin Jablonski, you're got the floor now for the final 5.
All right. You stay in school. Don't do milk. Drink your drugs.
Drink your drugs.
Anyway, yeah, my week is usually pretty dull.
Eat your teeth.
Or them running around. I've been addicted to Stardew Valley for the past few days.
No idea what that is.
It's a game on the Switch.
Uh-huh.
And other than getting my ass kicked in Pokemon.
Okay, Justin Sprower, you have the floor.
To those of you who watched the new Hoof Rock, thank you. Please spread it, because I'm a little disappointed in the fact that I sent it to all my friends and they did nothing.
I posted it on the Mystery Boy Beer and Shades.
I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about other people.
Hell, like hell you are. But
the next one is already written, but Evan wants to finish. He wants to finish up World, so I'm going to give him time to do that. Yeah. I'll see if there's some other kind of content though I can upload for you though for the meantime. And just help a guy out, please. Tweet it. Thanks.
Okay, mine.
Any last word, Evan?
I was in a haste of me looking up on Google while you guys were ranting about music. I came across this Black Sabbath cover that's covered with McDonald characters, and it says Mac Sabbath. So I'm just gonna show you what this image is.
Okay, but I know where. Let me just.
Nice.
Okay, Evan.
What?
That you could say is Bill's arch nemesis.
I was not aware.
I know.
Why does the hamburger look like a cat?
Basically, he's a former band member of Green Jello who is actually holding some of Bill's merchandise hostage.
Fuck. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Nah, dude, it's not like Bill's watching this, so...
What he is. Dun-dun-dun.
I just want to make Evan feel bad.
It's funny, I was trying to look up an album cover for this Black Sabbath Pony album that was for Heaven and Hell. It said Haven and Hell. It's just Dash and the Wonderbolts just chilling out there with the cigarettes.
Yeah. But yeah, also, a good chance I'm probably going to be a regular moron here.
Yeah, I'm glad. I like you. So it's going to be hard to talk about which Justin I'm talking to, but yeah.
We'll come up with a system. Call him Sprower. We have two mics in my D&D group. We call one by his last name and another by their first.
Hey, I was here first. I get first name privileges.
He kind of does.
True.
All right, so I got to end the stream, guys. You guys have a good night.
Good night, everyone.
I got to get back to work. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you very much for joining us tonight on tonight's stream. Next week, like I said, we'll be doing something. I gotta get back to work on Whirl. Want to give while I'm ending this, I want to give a big shout out to Bright Ideas, who actually has been giving me company throughout this thing. I've been telling her about editing, and she's been doing a lot of talking about that, and you know. Well, I know I wanted to avoid talking about this last week. I just want to give a shout out to one of our personal fans, Sega Sister, who recently came out and told one of her a story of her being victimized by Toon Critic. Voice of Reason recorded the video for her. When I heard what was going on there, I messaged her and said that if you need any videos or anything like that, you can just let me know. But yeah, Voice of Reason, her boyfriend made a video of her telling her story with her experience with him. So I want to give a big shout out to her for being brave and coming out forward and telling her story. What you did was very, very, very brave and definitely going to be helping out with the situation at hand in the fandom. I know I don't like talking about this, but I just wanted to give that fan a special shout out for just coming forward and doing that with all her courage. With that said, thank you for joining us tonight. And by the way, I'm looking at DJ Silverwing asking if they were gender bent. It's simple. Just give my OC eyelashes. See? That works. Good night, everybody.